Welcome to my channel where I hope to spread inspiration, awakening, a calling, anything that might stir within you and in your own wonder of our capabilities and our abilities that we have and may have carried and are within us, waiting to come alive. So this is a quantum story about the Priestess Lineage that I felt so drawn and one with, and spent time curating just a storyline and trying to express the depths of the energy of the priestess as much as I possibly can in my human form, who I also, go through my human things in day-to-day life, and staying deeply in union and in oneness with the priestess energies is something that I feel lucky and blessed to do any chance that I can. So thank you again for being here. And here is the quantum story of the priestess, called A Living Scroll of the Priestess. Let us begin. A living scroll of the priestess, a glimpse into a vast and ancient lineage, the keepers of a silent vow between soul and source. This storyline is dedicated to the ones who walked before, in silence, in ceremony, with songs that never needed to be written. For the soul midwives, the threshold keepers, the mothers of memory, and the daughters of knowing. This is for you and because of you, and continues with you. The priestess lineage, hidden, holy and whole. To the ones who walked barefoot before temples were built. To the ones who served the soul before doctrine had a name. To the lineage that breeds in secret groves, who walked the hidden seam of memory in the silence between stars. The priestess lineage is among the oldest sacred currents on earth. Older than empires, older than fear itself. It does not belong to any one culture or text. It is not granted. It is remembered. It exists outside conquest. It resists erasure. It weaves through the body of the earth, through dream time, through bloodline, through your everyday choice. This is offered in reverence to that current, to the ones who guarded gateways unseen, who midwifed spirit through veil and return, who tended the soul not with spectacle but with stillness. May what is hidden remain holy. May what is holy remain whole. May what is whole now rise. They move by the unseen currents of becoming, not driven, not summoned, simply arising. Time does not bind them. Power does not name them. No king commands their steps. No crown gives them weight. They live in the hush between worlds, where songs of the soul are still audible, not sung from lips but carried in the bone, in the sway of the hips that remember spiral. They do not rush, they do not explain. They arrive like wind, unseen, undeniable, and when they do, something ancient stirs. They are known not by title, but by essence. Not by name, but by the silence they bring. You will find them standing in doorways, not of homes, but of lifetimes, of arrivals, of departures. They are the guardians of passage. Those who walk the edge where breath begins and where it returns to the invisible. When a soul prepares to enter, they are already waiting, hands anointed, eyes closed, listening for the note that calls the spirit into form. They do not coax, they invite, they whisper, "Come whole, come sovereign," or do not come at all. In birth chambers, they sang spiral songs, not lullabies, but maps woven in melody, songs that helped the soul remember its direction as it passed through veil and water. They anointed the birthing ones, not just the womb bearers, but the soul bearers. With oils pressed from memory itself, scents that broke spells, scents that sealed agreements made in the stars. And when death came, not as an ending, but as another passage, they did not fear. They welcomed it. They kept visual, even when all others looked away. They heard the souls trembling. They knew which light was true and which light was a trap. They were fluent in the language of release. Some held the dying by the hand. Others spoke to the ancestors before they arrived. Some walked into the soul fields alone, retrieving those who had wandered too far from their own name. They danced in patterns that unknotted timelines. Their steps were not choreographed, but encoded. Their blood was an offering, their breath an unlocking. They fasted beneath moon cycles, not to punish the body, but to quiet the noise so the true voice could be heard. And when that voice came, they did not write it down. They became it. When kings came begging for prophecy, they offered mirrors, not answers. When crowds cried out for gods, they handed them the seeds and said, "Plant your own becoming." They never sought thrones. They kept the gates, and the gates remembered them. Now the gates stir again, not because time has come, but because you have. Not a calling, but a recognition. Not a remembering, but a resumption. The work awaits. Birth without distortion. Death without fear. Soul without bondage. Presence without compromise. And so the story does not end. It begins where your feet already stand. This is the Priestess Lineage storyline that I felt deeply called to share, and if this has touched you in any way, I would love to hear more. If you would like to leave a little bit of maybe how you feel also one with this storyline, and leave a comment if you would like, share your story with me, and I'd be extremely grateful and honored to be able to read how you might have felt in resonance with this. And thank you so much for being here, and I hope to be able to provide more in the future. Thank you.